What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another highly combustible reaction. We're gonna be jumping into another new artist to the channel, group maybe. Silent Planet. Never heard of them. This is Panic Room. Apparently, it's based on a true story from this opening page here. This one's by request. We take all requests, so let's jump right in and check this story out.
Lustrous lines obscured by opaque blinds. Frozen metacarpal tap, tap, tap. The window glass syncopated staccatos with a broken clock synchronized with my post-traumatic ticks, ticks. Talking to the space in the room.
Woohoo! Okay, he's got some wordplay. For real wordplay. All right, we gotta get situated for this one. This is more artistic, kind of flowing. I'm down for it though. Let's see if we can pick up any of what he's spitting.
Glass syncopated staccatos with a broken clock synchronized with my post-traumatic ticks, ticks. Talking to the space in the room that echoes back indiscernibly to my disconnected self. It's self-consuming. What's ensuing is my undoing. The nightly casualty of war.
Ooh.
And it sounds like this.
Yo, this is a song straight up about how you feel sometimes. Well, I don't know how everybody feels. I definitely feel like this sometimes. A lot of my friends feel like this sometimes. We all got that PTSD thing that everybody's talking about. But this is intense. This is super intense. You have no idea how much I want to go into a room and just smash something with a baseball bat on some days. He's talking about that deep pain, though. What's ensuing is my undoing. Like, come on. A lot of us have this battle with these demons in our head, and what should we and what shouldn't we do, and what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And no, we don't have this PTSD issue, and yes, we do have. There's so many different arguments. Why are we still here? How come our friends aren't here anymore? Like, there's so many different demons that question you on a daily basis, constantly, and you got to figure out how to deal with that. So maybe this guy's way of dealing with that is by putting it into his music. And if that's the case, nothing but respect. Keep that grind up. I can dig it. Like, he's showing you straight up emotions right here through these verses and through this song.
And it sounds like this.
This is a hard ass video too. Like, whoever made this video deserves some mad props because it's super all over the place, but it's got you really sucked in. You want to see exactly what is taking place. Even the video is emotional. Like, there's so much anger and so much hate, but it's understandable anger and hate on so many different levels. It's understandable, at least to me. I don't miss those days running till you puke. Nope. Nope, nope.
Machines of air looking down on us. The beast of dust as we grapple, heel in hand. Blood and sand, blood red oil. The chaff of the harvest converted to currencies of wealthy means. Stepping stones cut from our perforated bounds. Riches are raped beside our bodies, sown just to be thrown back again and forgotten if we stumble in, laid inside a homeless nest, stuck with anger, dirty needles, shipped to an early steeple where boxes close, descend with grace as you defend yourself, both charitable and chaste. Praise me for my valor, lay me on a crimson tower, just a
Yo, this dude has definitely been somewhere. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind because nobody could write a song like this without either being there themselves and going through these things. People don't normally understand this stuff. Like you can sit down for hours on end and try to explain what it is you're feeling to someone, only to have them look at you like you're a fucking idiot because they don't understand it. It's impossible to understand some things unless you've actually been there, unless you've actually seen it, unless you've actually gone through it. A lot of people will never actually understand it. So like I would find it really, really hard to believe that this dude didn't actually go through it. With the way that his emotions are coming out in this song and just the shit that he's talking about, like he's been some places and he's seen some shit. Had to have. And I could be, you know what? I'm dead serious. Like I'm 100%, I'm about 99.9% sure that I'm not going to be wrong when I go look it up. But I am going to go look it up after this. I've got to see if I'm right. People don't just off the cuff shit like this or come up with things that are too hard to explain in words without actually having been there.
chase. Praise me for my valor, lay me on a crimson tower, justify my endless terror as my finest hour. Treat me as a token to deceive the child whom we fed for the scapegoat slaughter. I learned to fight, I learned to kill, I learned to steal. I learned that none of this is real. 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 But there's a war inside my head.
It never goes away. That was hard as shit. $24.4 million. That's right. Help is available. There you go. We're gonna keep it. Are they still gonna have more? Go to soundoff.com. Out there, if you guys are having trouble, seriously, like get some help. There's a lot of us out there battling the same shit. Who can reach out and who can help you and who can just kind of like hold your hand through it if that's what it takes. Like I said, normal people will never understand exactly what it is that people went through over there. Like you can watch as many war movies as you want. You can watch as many news articles as you want. You could look at as many history books as you want. until you've been over there and you've seen it, there's there's no real way to describe it. Like it's just shit that sights and smells and tastes and sounds that nobody should ever have to hear, and things that nobody should ever have to do going on. It just is what it is. War is hell, hell, hell. And your person, your loved one may be back, but a piece of them will always be there. I, for one, have not slept as comfortably in any bed since I did in my last bed in Afghanistan. I was there for 6.5 years straight. That became home. That became my normal. That became my safety. And now that I'm outside of my safety zone, it took me a long time to get used to how busy things are around you and how many different new sounds there are, and the fact that you don't know everybody that's around you. When you're over there, you start learning who's allowed on the base and who's not supposed to be there, and things like that. And when you come back out in the real world, all of that security mentality is still up there. All that security shit is still going on in their brains. They may not sit with their back to a door. They may not. There's certain. They just came back a little bit different, and that's okay. We all came back a slightly little bit different. It's not a negative thing. It's nothing to take your life over. There are ways to adapt. There are people out there that can help. There are foundations and shit out there built just for this very reason now. Even though it didn't get a lot of publicity in the past, PTSD has been growing largely in publicity, and it's just going to keep growing. More, there's going to be more awareness. There's going to be more people talking about it. More people talk about it, more people get comfortable coming out and talking about it. More people understand that there's people out there that will understand what they're going through. Instead of you trying to talk to Bob the neighbor who's never left his front porch about the shit that you're feeling, or talk to some head shrink that makes you feel like a weirdo, or a doctor that wants to give you meds. No, sometimes all it takes is just finding that avenue to get your anger or your whatever it is that affects you out of you, for sure. And if you can't do that, then there are foundations and there are societies and there are people out there willing to help. Like I said, if you're ever going through something like that where you're just feeling like, hey, I'm at my end, message me. We can talk for hours if we need to, whatever it takes. Like, I'm all about that. I'm not all about the suicide thing. And it's just, it's not the way to go. And there are far better ways to beat your demons than giving in to them. So if you guys enjoy this content, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. Check out one of my other videos that's floating around up here. Subscribe if you want to see more content, possibly your content. Especially if you're out there and you're feeling like this, you need to subscribe. Join this family, the buttons over here, of amazing and positive individuals that we've grown and built over the last 2 months. Hey, we're here. We're positive all the time. You're welcome. So come on, join the family, especially if you're feeling like this. This is what you need. Surround yourself with that positivity and cast that negativity out of your life. Block it from yourself. You don't need it. You don't need nothing that's going to set off those triggers. Until the next one, though, this is Holly Combustible. I've ranted enough. Love y'all to the moon and back. Peace.